Giants win over the Twins. And it's coming up next. Afternoon baseball here at AT Park as we get ready to wrap up this three-game series, Giants and Twins. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside me is Mike Krukow. Well, the Giants were in first place for a short time. They were 10 games over 500 at one time. And how did they get there? By taking series, and they got a chance to do that today.
Well, and they give the ball to Tim LINCECUM, their ace. And the key today for Tim LINCECUM is a very simple thing. In the starts that he has struggled with these last 5 starts, he's had a problem finding his rhythm early in the game. So today, establish yourself early and even establish it in the bullpen before you get out and get that first inning under your belt. So I think we'll watch that early rhythm will be very, very important for his success today. Also, maybe get him a couple of runs early, like the Giants did last night for Vogelsong. Vogelsong was terrific last night. It's always nice to talk about a good story. Amy G is going to talk about Ryan Vogelsong right after this.
Today.
Mother Nature continues to spoil us with another spectacular day in the Bay Area, and Giants fans getting ready to witness a rubber match today on the final game of this 3-game interleague series against the Minnesota Twins. Welcome back to AT&T Park. I'm Amy Gutierrez, and we just cannot talk enough about Giants starter Ryan Vogelsong. He is part of our Farmers Insurance Report Card this afternoon. Last night marked his 9th consecutive start, allowing 2 runs or fewer, and he joins an elite bunch in the San Francisco era to achieve that feat. As you can see, Marshall, Schmidt, and Swift, and he's truly been a stopper all season. The Giants have gone 6-1 when Vogelsong has started after a loss. Hoping to ride a little bit of that momentum will be Tim LINCECUM. He's going to start today for the G-Men. Tim's going to look to grab a series win against the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming up in moments, but first stick with us. We're going to check in with our Comcast Sportsnet studios for an update right after this.
Tim King as we get ready for the final game of this interleague matchup between the Twins and the Giants. Each team has won a game. Twins winning on Tuesday, and the Giants winning in the game yesterday. Now, LINCECUM is usually done by now, but he must be working on a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, he's working on getting his rhythm. And, you know, he's a guy that normally warms up at about 25 or 30 pitches, but he's always had a problem in these last 5 starts in the first inning. So the whole goal today was to go down there and truly establish his fastball command and get a feel for all of his pitches. And don't just come into the game and try and sort of roll into the first inning. Make sure you know what you have going into the game. So let's see if it works.
Well, down there where LINCECUM's coming from, you can play around a little bit. Once you get out there, you can't.
Well, that's exactly right. And you know, it never is the same. Whatever you have down in that bullpen is never the same what you bring out there between the lines. But because he has been inconsistent with his fastball command in this last 5-game stretch where his ERA has been ballooned, their idea was to get down there and really concentrate on getting that release point out front, getting a feel of that fastball before the game starts.
So LINCECUM back in the dugout. It is a gorgeous day. Our game time weather is brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The admission-free boardwalk is open daily. Here at the ballpark, it's 59 degrees under very sunny skies, winds at 12 miles per hour, and the humidity is at 76%. Coit Tower, one of the landmarks of this great city. And so is this ballpark, I might add.
Well, it definitely has been added to the tour. And the tour we're talking about is if you take a boat tour, it'll go out underneath the Golden Gate Bridge around Alcatraz, and it'll come all the way over here to AT Park. And that completes the circle. So, pretty nice.
You can take a lap.
Take a lap.
Today, KBR had their talent and some of their producers and people in their office take batting practice. There's Paulie Mack, and then there's Brian Murphy. And then Eric Burns hit one out of the yard. And he took 20 swings today, and he tried to hit one every time. And he finally got the barrel out, and he let it fly. Here's Tim LINCECUM as he leads the Giants out. All right, let's take a look at the Twins lineup. And it goes like this. It'll be Ben Revere in the leadoff spot, followed by Casilla, Kadire. And Kadire with an 11-game hitting streak. We've seen him now in person for the first time. He can hit. Young, Valencia, followed by Hughes. Rivera doing the catching. Tolbert will be the shortstop. He'll hit 8th. And Duensing will pitch and bat 9th.
On the hill today for the San Francisco Giants will be the right-hander Tim LINCECUM. LINCECUM just turned 27 years old June 15th. 5'11", 175-pounder in his 5th year at the big league level. And these are his numbers: 5 and 6, 3.39 ERA, 101 strikeouts in 98 1/3, 36 walks, 84 hits. And when he's right, you're going to see a fastball that'll go 92, 95 with a curveball slider split combination. He'll throw anything at any time. 2008-2009 Cy Young Award winner. Let's take a look at the defense playing behind Tim LINCECUM. Starting in the outfield, it'll be Burrell, Rowand, and Ross. That's your outfield. Tejada, Sandoval on the left side of the infield, Hall and Huff on the right side, and Chris Stewart will be in the squad, putting down the sign. As the Giants try to win this series with the Minnesota Twins.
So we have baseball here on a sunny Thursday afternoon. Is Bruce Bochy watching his troops? How about that? How about that graphic? Is that unbelievable?
Last night's 5-1 win was the first home game the Giants have won this season by 3+ runs, and that is an amazing statistic when you consider it's June 23rd.
That's right, and it took an error in the 9th inning to score the 5th run. First pitch of the ball game is right there at Denise. So we are underway at 12:37.
And that's exactly what Dave Righetti wanted to see. Knee-high command with the fastball. Good pitch.
Rivera hitting a .259 with 7 RBIs. And now it's 1-2.
He'll have a good zone to work with today. Tim Wilkie, plate umpire, has got a very good low zone, very consistent zone. One of the best in the game.
2-2 with Casilla and then Kadire. Hit right back to LINCECUM. LINCECUM will take his time. 1 out. And that's how this game gets started. Here's our United Airlines leader of the game, Tim Lincecum. 20 home wins since 2009. That's the most in the National League. Tied for most in the National League with Carpenter and Gallardo. Carpenter with the Cardinals, Gallardo with the Brewers. Here's Casilla. Casilla takes a while getting in. Everybody's waiting.
Pero caliente.
Swing and a miss. No balls in 1 strike.
Tim Lincecum's dialed, folks. He's out front where he needs to be with his release point.
Sandoval over by the Giants dugout, and this one will drift into the dugout.
Let's watch the motion. Watch how low his right hand drops. And now as he plants his foot, it's got to get up top. And that's where he needs to be, out front, out with a release point out in front of his left foot. And that's our Ultra Mo, brought to you by your local Toyota dealer.
Hit on the ground to Sandoval. And the Panda has it. And Casilla can get down the line, and they just got him. And that'll bring up Kadire.
Now this is the best first inning stuff we've seen him have in 6 starts.
Kadire at .283. Kadire 3 for 8 in the series. And a first pitch fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
This will be an interesting matchup today between these two guys, Lincecum and Kadire. Kadire is a pure hitter. He goes gap to gap for the most part, centers his at bats, uses the middle of the field.
Tejada from the hole. Side retired. 3 ground balls from Lincecum. Giants are coming up.
Blocked.
The Giants, and here's their lineup. Written out by Bruce Bochy. Aaron Rowand to lead it off, followed by Hall, and then Aubrey Huff. See, Huff in June, he's starting to come around. Ross, the cleanup hitter, then Sandoval, Burrow, followed by Tejada, Stewart, and Lincecum.
On the hill today for the Minnesota Twins will be the left-hander Brian Duensing. Duensing in his third year at the big league level, 6 feet tall, 210-pounder. He's 27 years old. And if you hit off Duensing, he's going to give you a couple looks at the fastball, 2 and 4-seamer, good hard slider, a curveball, and a circle change. But he has had problems with command, and he has fallen up behind a lot, and that has been what has caused a little bit of the surge in his ERA. Key for him, obviously, is strike one.
That woman had one of those shirts on that you can wear year-round.
Beat LA, baby.
Here's Rowan. Rowan takes low. 238, couple of home runs, 12 RBIs. 0 for 4 last night for Aaron Rowan. Tops this one into the hole, and Colbert makes the play. 1 out.
What do you say we take a look at the Minnesota Twins defensively behind Duensing? Looking in their outfield, it'll be Young, Rivera, and Kadire with an excellent arm in right field. Kadire, Tolbert, Valencia on the left side of the infield, Casilla and Hughes on the right side. And Rivera will be in the squad, putting down the signs.
Here's Bill Hall. Hall takes a strike. Hall in a Giants uniform is 4 for 16. He's got an RBI. It's an easy 93 off the plate. Giants trying to take the series. Aubrey Huff on deck. And that almost got Hall on the thigh. 2 balls and 1 strike. This is the 14th start for Duensing. 2-2.
Good change up there from Brian Duensing out of Omaha, Nebraska. Went to the University of Nebraska.
Two. Hall pops it up. Valencia down the line at third. 2 outs.
Take a look at the small take-back step, lifts his leg up, very balanced. Now he comes out, his arm and his leg just about in sync with each other. Good high 3/4 release. Kind of a classic motion. Very compact. And really the motion is one that you would see a guy and you would think that he'd be able to duplicate his stroke quite often.
Huff looks at a strike, hitting .245, 8 home runs, 37 RBIs.
You look at that compact motion, and it really has been somewhat of a puzzle as to why Duensing has not had consistency on that first pitch and why he's fallen behind a lot this month of June. His last 2 outings, he's given up 7 runs in each outing. And a big reason is that he's been creating a lot of hitter counts because he's fallen behind early.
Huff into left center field. Rivera will put it away, and that'll end the inning. Both pitchers 1, 2, 3 first. Second inning coming up. here at AT Park as we visit some friends out into the Cove. On the ground to Tejada. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Well, 4th of July is only 2 weeks away. You can spend Monday the 4th right here at the ballpark seeing the Padres take on your beloved Giants for a special 2 p.m. start. The 4-game series will continue Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with night games. All of these games will start at 7:15, so plan now. Go to sfgiants.com and get yourself some tickets to see the Padres. And oh, by the way, while you're there, get some tickets for the New York Mets who come right in for the weekend series.
Here's Denny Valencia. .218 for Valencia. He does have some home runs and RBIs as this is bounced to Sandoval at third. And this one's got the sinker working.
Well, you know, the best part about LINCECUM is all 3 of his specialty pitches, the curveball, the slider, and the split, have downward bite. They will all get ground balls. And when he has a feel for those pitches and he's getting his fastball located around the knees, the fastball has natural sink. Remember, he throws almost all of his fastballs with that 2-seam grip, and he'll get lots of movement, lots of ground balls. Brandon Belt getting closer.
Here's Luke Hughes hitting .260 with a home run, 9 RBIs. And 2 balls and no strikes. 2 for 7 in the series for Hughes. Twins had an 8-game winning streak until last night. They're 18-24 on the road, and they feel like they're very much involved in this AL Central race. Hughes takes ball 4, first base runner in the game.
Well, if you have to get in your stretch the first time of the game, 2 outs, nobody on, pretty good time to do it.
Here's Rivera. Rivera hitting .180 with a home run, 3 RBIs. No Joe Mauer today. Down low, 1 ball and no strikes.
Start mixing up your other pitches. You missed 5 consecutive times with the fastball, or 5 out of 6. Throw something else up there.
And he does, and it's a ball and a strike. Top of the 2nd inning. Nice afternoon here at the ballpark. One and 2.
Came right back with the same slider. And the other thing too is you look at that slider, it's not flat. He's on top. He's got nice finish with that pitch, and he's got that nice little bite that has downward movement on it.
Tapped, foul, third base side. Rivera lives to see another pitch. Both teams are 4-4 against the other league. LINCECUM steps off the slab. In the West, Arizona has the best numbers against the American League. Arizona's 6-2. One ball and 2 strikes. First strikeout of the game for LINCECUM, and it comes on a high fastball. Cody Ross will lead things off.
The second, still no score, and Giants reliever Sergio Romo gave us a little bit of a scare last night after his outing. He came off the field limping, still managed to point to the sky, so we knew it couldn't be too serious. I spoke with Sergio after the game, and he said it's a continuous nagging problem. He hyperextends the knee on his stride leg, and usually his cleat catches it so it doesn't go all the way, but last night he didn't. He said it's not serious, it's just frustrating. And gentlemen, he said last night, I'm sure I'll be available today, and sure enough, he is.
All right, good news for Sergio Romo is Ross takes a strike. Ross pops it up. Maybe a play for Hughes. And Hughes, as that ball drifted back into fair territory, puts it away.
I tell you, Cody Ross was not running on that play. He saw the ball popped up halfway between the dugout and the line, and all of a sudden the drift took it right into fair territory. And if that ball would have been dropped, they still would have had a play on it.
Here's Sandoval at 282, 5 home runs, 15 driven in. Swing and a miss by the Panda. No balls and 1 strike.
Good changeup from Duensing. Duensing's got 4 pitches he can give you, and they're all good pitches.
Down the right field line and out of play. Sandoval a quick 0-2. Fouls it into the club level, just below us.
I know there's one guy that's not in the lineup today for the Giants who's a bit disappointed, and that's Nate Scherholz. He and Brian Duensing were teammates in that Olympic team in 2008. Played in Beijing, China.
Sandoval into right center field. That's a base hit. Sandoval managed to keep his hands back.
Well, Giants baseball on Comcast Sports Net Bay Area is brought to you by Cache Creek Casino Resort. Cache Creek's Heat Wave giveaway. Win cash, prizes, match play, and more every day. Visit CacheCreek.com for details.
Here's Burrell. Burrell in the starting lineup. And Burrell's first swing gets the catcher, Rivera. Catchers really don't need wake-up calls, but if they ever did, this was one of them.
Well, if you're a backup catcher playing behind Joe Mauer, you're not going to get a lot of playing time. And when you do get that day game after a night game, you go out there and 2 innings into the ball game, you take your first foul ball just to remind you that you're a catcher. Right in the right shoulder. Ouch.
Ooh. Yeah. Low to Burrell. Burrell had a nice at bat in the game last night where he picked up a double, hit it to the opposite field. Hooks this one down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Sandoval on the move. Sandoval will go to third. Burrell with a double. Get hot.
Amen. Get hot indeed. Tries to come inside and lays out across the plate knee high. And Burrell goes down and gets it. And once it gets down the corner, the pressure's on Delmon Young to come with it clean. If he doesn't, Giants score a run. And let's watch Pablo Sandoval as he sees it. He's got action and he rounds second and he heads in. Safe at third, safe and secure. And that, my friends, is New York life.
Tejada with the infield back. One ball and no strikes. .221 with a home run, 17 RBIs for Miguel Tejada. Two and 0. Giants jumped out in front first in the game yesterday, trying to do the same here this afternoon. They scored 2 in the second inning yesterday. Tejada on the ground. This will play to run. And it's 1-0 Giants.
Good at bat. Pure strikeout situation for Duensing. They set the middle infielders back and basically were giving the Giants a run, and Tejada takes advantage of it. Good situational hitting.
It's not sexy, but it's a good thing.
But it puts a run on the board.
Here's Chris Stewart. Stewart does not have an RBI this year.
I'm surprised they're pitching to him with LINCECUM on deck.
And Stewart lifts it into left center field, where the center fielder Rivera will put it away. Giants on the board after 2, 1-0 San Francisco.
Now for Subway Eat Fresh, Ask Crew Kakai. Visit csnbayarea.com and ask us a question. We're going to answer one a game. This one comes from Chandra from San Francisco. Why is batting practice so important if the pitches they're swinging at aren't as challenging as game pitches? Smoothie?
Well, you want to gain confidence in batting practice. You don't want to take an 0 for 30 in batting practice. You want to feel good about what's going on. You want to get loose. And that's what batting practice is for. We had Juan Marichal throw batting practice to us my first year at the Giants. After about 3 times, they said, we don't want him anymore.
We're good.
He was getting everybody out. This is Matt Tolbert. And Tolbert on 3 pitches. See you later.
Oh, Tim LINCECUM is a different guy. He is the same guy we saw April and May. You can just see the performance on his pitches. Good. Looked like a curveball from that release point.
Here's Duensing.
That is exactly what Bruce Bochy's been waiting to see. And LINCECUM has got it locked today, folks.
I'm wondering what you could do for pitchers to make them feel good about their start. Have them throw it, have like guys swing and miss when they're warming up in the bullpen.
Oh, that'd be good. Swinging and missing is good.
1-2 to DUENSING. Blocked by Stewart. 2-2.
So different when you fall out of favor with mechanics. It's so different for a pitcher than it is a hitter. Hitter can go out there and take 1,000 swings and not wear himself out. But a pitcher has only so many throws in his arm. He can't do that. Good changeup. See you later.
3 strikeouts.
Oh, he's feeling it. I mean, this is the changeup. I mean, he's got everything going today. The curveball, the slider, the changeup. He's got the fastball down around the knees on both sides of the plate. And watch the release point out there in front of his plant foot. And that's the key. Before that, his release point was behind his plant foot. If you're to draw a straight line from his toe all the way up in the sky, you want the hand to be out in front.
Here's Ben Revere. He bounced out back to LINCECUM to start out the ball game.
Good curveball. He's having fun right now.
Two balls and 1 strike. Two and 2. On the ground, foul.
He hasn't had a feel of all 4 for a while, and he really hasn't had a feel of the fastball that he really could flat out rely on in 3-2 counts or 3-1 counts for about 5 starts. And he's back.
Out in front of home plate. Everybody's going to have to hurry. Not in time.
Oh. And that's the first hit of the game. Jim Reynolds, the first base umpire, making the call. And it was bang bang. Now remember, Chris Stewart's got an absolute cannon behind the plate. He's out. See it from this angle here. Wow. You can see the reaction from Stewart. He knew he had him. So the Twins catch a break, and there's the first hit against LINCECUM today. Straight steal situation now for Rivera. He's out.
I mean, it's close.
Yeah, and you can't blame an umpire for something that close. You really can't. Good changeup on the 1-0.
Diving back in, Ben Revere. Runner goes, swing and a miss, throw down to second, not a problem. Wow, that was impressive.
Forward right choice, and watch the throwing mechanics from Chris Stewart. And for a big man, it's some of the best throwing mechanics I've ever seen. This is 1.7 seconds from the time he catches it to the time Tejada gets it. And that is remarkable. Average time in the big leagues is 1.97. And that is just incredible. And as a base runner, I don't care what kind of jump, it's almost impossible to steal off that.
LINCECUM takes wide, 1 ball and 1 strike.
One more look at the gun of Chris Stewart. And it's not close. What a incredible performance by the Giants catcher. That you do not see very often. We timed it 4 times between the breaks because we couldn't believe it. And that's Johnny Bench-like.
First strikeout for Duensing is the strikeout to LINCECUM.
And we asked Chris Stewart about it. What do you do to work on your mechanics? He says, not much really. It's just I've always had that ability. It's just, you know, God-given talent. I take advantage of it. It's, you know, why I'm here.
So here's Aaron Rowan. Rowan takes in tight, 1 ball and no strikes. Rowan bounced out to short. And a base hit for Rowan as he slams one up the middle. Well, you see, on our left is Amy Griggs, the wife of, or check that in the middle, of Ted Griggs, who is the Vice President GM right here at Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. So Amy is in the house, and when she's here, that's always a good thing.
Oh, yeah. Got a good fold in her hat. Got her colors on. Plus game ready.
Plus Amy, she will pay for the margaritas.
Yes, she will.
No balls and 1 strike.
That's why we like her.
Hall popped out. On the ground to third. This could be around the horn. Could see it with the turn. And it's an inning-ending double play, 5-4-3. 4th inning coming up.
The fourth, the Giants lead 1-0. And last night we told you about San Jose Giant outfielder Gary Brown. He did well in his all-star game, 1 for 4, knocked in an RBI and scored a run. More good news for the 2010 first-round draft pick. He has been selected to represent the Giants organization at the Futures game, which will take place during the all-star break at Chase Field in Arizona. Congratulations to Gary.
All right.
Exciting young player.
Amy's coming up with good stuff lately. Swinging, tapped out in front of home plate, and Stewart is going to have to recover. He does, and CASILLA is out. All right, let's check out our AT&T trivia question. Name the last Giants relief pitcher to win 10-plus games in a season. Here's Kadire. Kadire takes a strike. Kadire bounced out to TEJADA in the first inning. Off of Stewart. 1-2. That is a foul ball, as nobody called it, and it's 1-2.
Now, third base umpire Andy Fletcher looked at plate umpire Tim Wilkie. Well, nobody did a whole lot.
Well, Sandoval's got the ball in his hand. And that's where, if you're an umpire, you got to do jumping jacks, karaoke, everything to let the fielder know. Scream.
Hand signals.
And a shot into left field, a base hit.
He can hit.
Kadire's got a double, his second hit for these Twins.
This is not a hanger. Looked like a curveball. Oh, that was a changeup. Dropped right back in there, right down below the knees, middle end. He just goes down and golfs it. He can hit. This is one of the great things about interleague play. I mean, we don't know much about Kadire, but we found out after watching this guy for 3 days, he can hit.
We do now. Here's Delmon Young. Young takes inside.
92-mile-an-hour fastball.
Giants 1, Twins nothing. Out on the Bay. A good day to be out in the Bay. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Slider. He's got all 3 going. Slider, the curveball, and the changeup. And the other thing too is he's able to locate them all down around the knees. And when he misses out of the strike zone, he's below the strike zone with his specialty pitches. See, the first 10 starts against opponents with runners in scoring position, the first 10 starts are hitting 196, the last 5 hitting 343, and this is the slump that he's been in. But that slump is over.
Two and 2.
If you beat LINCECUM now, you're going to beat a good pitch. You're not going to beat Hang.
Hit back to LINCECUM. And now they've got Kadire in a rundown. And Sandoval will tag him out. That's some poor base running by Kadire, and I'm sure he knows it.
Giants Baseball is brought to you by Infineon Raceway, the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series to Sonoma, June 24th through June 26th for the Toyota Save Mart 350. You want to go? Well, there's tickets at InfineonRaceway.com. Check it out. Well, you know, that's a tough play because I think what Kadire was thinking was that the ball was going to get past LINCECUM. When LINCECUM caught the ball, that surprised him. He'd already committed himself to third. If it gets by LINCECUM, he walks into third. But in a one-run game and you're down, I mean, it's a big play. You're already in scoring position. So the risk is not really worth the reward.
Oh, 2. Got him. 4 strikeouts. Huff to lead things off.
In any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of San Francisco Baseball Associates, LP.
Giants 1, Twins nothing. Huff, Ross, and Sandoval, the 3, 4, and 5 hitters in this lineup. And a breaking ball to Huff. And it's no balls and 1 strike. Huff rolls this one to the first baseman, Hughes. All right, our trivia question brought to you by AT&T. It went like this. Name the last Giants relief pitcher to win 10-plus games in a season. Joe Nathan. I was going to say Jim Barr.
That'd have been a good guess.
Jim Barr, though, I mean, seriously, he could be the answer to like 5 good trivia questions. Who would you want as your wingman if you're in trouble? Jim Barr.
Jim Barr.
Oh, 1 pitch to Cody Ross. If you were starting a 60 and over league, who would your first pick be?
Jim Barr. If you had to send out an assassin, who would it be? Jim Barr.
Jim Barr. Two and 1 to Cody Ross. I guess, talking to Dan Gladden, that we missed Joe Nathan by like a day. Slowly hit. Tolbert has it, and he throws out Cody Ross. Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Provident Credit Union Super Rewards checking account. Sandoval singled with one out in the second, eventually scored. And a breaking ball, and it's 0-1.
That's a good curveball. He stole strike one on Aubrey Huff the same way. Those boats are low flying. Getting ready for the World Cup. America's Cup. I'll take that back. Getting soccer and boats mixed up.
Hey, next couple of years we'll have all that lingo straightened out.
Yeah, well, the America's Cup is coming to the Bay.
You could have said the U.S. Open's coming, and I'd have believed you.
Next June, big boy. Olympic Club.
0-2 to Sandoval, right where he likes to be. Except this time, and that ends the inning. Second strikeout for Duensing. Through 4, 1-0 Giants. Easy, big fella.
Woohoo!
One nothing, a strike call to Luke Hughes. Giants are on top. Hughes, Rivera, Tolbert, and now it's another again 2.
Oh, he's spotting that fastball well. Nice crisp little curveball. Take strike 1. Been on top there, buddy. 0-1, 0-2. It seems like all day long.
Five hits in the game, 3 for the Giants, 2 for the Twins. No swing on the appeal. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wilkie, a low ball umpire, just a little high for his zone. Starting to see more action in the Cove.
Out at first is Hughes.
Well, Giants baseball players, along with Major League Baseball Players Association, unveiled the Players' Choice Signature Series. This collection consists of jerseys and T-shirts designed by Matt Cain, Tim Lincecum, Cody Ross, and Pablo Sandoval. And these 4 players designed these exclusively for the fans. Each product expresses their unique personalities and attitudes, and the Signature Series apparel is on sale at AT Park. Giants Dugout store locations and online at sfgiants.com.
Strike to RENE Rivera. All of those guys very creative. all with terrific personalities, and a lot of that came out in their designing of the t-shirts and the uniform. One and two.
Well, this is the most fun Lincecum's had in 6 starts.
Yeah.
He's got all his toys back.
Good swing there by Rene Rivera as he fouls it off the backstop.
Five strikeouts, all swinging.
Got him.
Ooh. Curveball finished him off. When you get 2 of the 4 that he has working, it's a good day. When you get 3, it's incredible. When you get all 4 of them working, it's as fun can be. And here he finishes him off with just a nasty snapper right on the outside corner. And for the second time, Rivera is a strikeout victim.
Here's Tolbert, who struck out in the 3rd. You know, the last time I saw a Tolbert hit here, he almost hit one out off of you.
No, that was Tom Tolbert.
Oh.
This is Matt Tolbert.
I got you. Sorry.
It's true. He took it all the way to the wall in left field.
First swing. After that, he started to bear down a little bit.
This is a big guy, Mr. T.
2 and 2.
Oh, good changeup.
And a full count with Duensing on deck.
That was 94-mile-an-hour fastball. And he's been cruising with his velocity. He hasn't been going high effort with any of his fastballs until just then. He tried to add on in a 2-strike count.
Got him. He's strikes out the side. He's got 7.
Wow.
(23rd, 2003), Barry Bonds became the charter member of the 500-500 club when he swiped second base for his 7th steal of the year. Bonds was knocked in on a walk-off game-winning single by Benito Santiago in the 11th, giving the Giants a 3-2 win over the Dodgers. If I remember right, Santiago's hit came off of Eric Gagne, and every time we saw a broken bat grounder into the hole, we called it the Benito.
It was. He could go through a bad order on a road trip. I miss that guy. He was a lot of fun.
Burrell with a double in the second.
Yeah, he went down and beat a breaking ball right down there at the knees out of the plate. Good at bat. It could have been a changeup. It was off speed.
1-2. Tejada on deck. 1-0 Giants. 5th inning. Way outside to even the count. Burrell fouls it out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes. Got him. Now there's a lot of excitement around the personalized brick program that is associated with the world champions. Bricks in Willie Mays Plaza are sold out, so don't miss on a chance of a lifetime to forever etch your Giants loyalty in stone at other entrances to AT&T Park. To do is go to sfgiants.com/brick. As Tejada will take a strike, or call 855-SFG-FANS. Tejada pops this one up into shallow right field, and it's going to be CASILLA who drops it. Tejada's digging for 2, and he made it.
That was not going to be an easy play.
I said dropped it. He may not have ever even had it.
Looking up into the sun, you got wind, and he never touched it. And how about Miguel Tejada? Busting hard on the pop-up. And you love to see that kind of hustle from a guy who's 37 years old. And he puts himself in scoring position now for Chris Stewart.
Stewart takes a strike. Stewart hit a fly ball to center field in the second. He does not have a run batted in this year. Always like to pick a good time to do it. Maybe it's here. Boy, what a nice crowd, huh?
Yeah, you just don't take them for granted. It's just been so much fun since the first day of this year. Fans have packed this place. The attitude's been incredible.
There's a strike. One ball and 2 strikes.
I know one thing. When we're here at a homestand, it is the fastest 7 days or fastest 10 days.
It is.
Depending on the length of the stand.
Outside 2-2.
They say time flies when you're having fun. Well, that's what happens when you're here at the AT&T Park. You're having fun. Look at the colorful section up in the upper tank.
That'll be Little League teams, right? Wearing their colors. Like a good jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah.
3-2 to Stewart. There they are.
Looks like the YMCA is here.
T-shirts.
Day camp. Summertime day camp. Put your shirts on. Head out to the yard.
With the adults. Yeah, always ordering somebody around. Let's go. Hey, yo, sit back.
You two, come with me. That's you and me, Smooth. Some things never change.
We're going to the woodshed. 3-2 pitch to Stewart. And Stewart fouled it.
Chris Stewart does not have a big league home run. In the last homestand, he hit a ball right to the wall in left field. And we thought it was going to get out of here, but a little short.
More than one going to the woodshed.
Yep.
The skilled guy, he's going to scale down the rail. I tip my caps to the instructors, the teachers, the counselors. Put it this way, it ain't easy handling kids that age, and they're doing a good job.
Well, it's hard to keep track of them.
Yeah.
That was my summer job when I was in college. Go back to St. Gabriel and was the playground director. A lot of fun, but those trips to Disneyland when you had 20 kids.
Oh, my goodness.
String them together.
And there's always one that likes to wander. Hit into left field. Young is there to put it away.
Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Supercuts. Get in, get confident. Supercuts every time.
Outside the ballpark. That shot never gets old. You keep telling this guy to try Supercuts.
Well, he says he's not going to cut his hair till the Twins are back at 500. And coming into today's ball game, they were 8 games below.
That is our old friend Dan Gladden, who's over on the radio side for the Twins. It's nice to know that he hasn't changed.
Not a lick. Not a lick. Still fun to be around, still stubborn as ever.
Supercuts, perfect for Gladden. LINCECUM out of play. LINCECUM does not have an RBI. TEJADA at second base. They literally are giving TEJADA third if he wants to take it, but with 2 outs, you better be sure you can make it. The infield is very shallow. If LINCECUM were to get a base hit here, it may not be that TEJADA could score.
Well, he is going to get a jump with 2 outs.
That's that high pitch you're talking about.
Now, you're not going to get that with Tim Rutledge. I mean, he's not going to give you the belt, but you will get the knees consistently, and you will get some width on both sides of the plate at the knees. And what he gives you in the first inning, it will be the same in the 9th.
That wasn't even close, and now Rowan will hit.
Duensing going to take a little walk, upset. He kind of goosed that 3-ball pitch. Still thinking about the one fastball that was not called a strike. See the total on the day. He's been pretty stingy with the amount of pitches that he's throwing per inning until this inning.
Rowan with a solid single into center field in the 3rd. And he takes a strike. Rowan against lefties coming into today hitting .382, so that goes up. Oh, 0-1 to Rowan. 0-2. Kansas City will host the Arizona Diamondbacks tonight. St. Louis and Philadelphia tonight in St. Louis. The Nationals beat Seattle 1-0 this afternoon. And the Mets are leading the A's 2-0 in the 5th. After the ball game in Washington, D.C., Nationals manager Jim Riggleman resigned. The Nationals could not be playing better baseball than they are right now. They're 9-1 in their last 10 games, and they're over 500 for the first time since the beginning of the year.
That is a shocker.
1-2 pitch coming up to Rowan, and it's high, 2-2.
Yeah, it's a shocker because Jim Riggleman is a man of integrity. He is not a quitter.
He's quite a baseball man. Full count with Bill Hall on deck.
He had to feel like he was getting jerked around. Probably made a stance, and it all came down. He had to back it up.
And sometimes that's the problem with drawing a line in the sand. May not work out the way you want it to. And maybe for Jim Riggleman, he's okay with it. And if he is, then I am too, because I really like the guy.
Yeah, as do I.
Payoff pitch to Rowan. Rowan on the ground into the hole, and it's knocked down by Valencia. TEJADA's going to have to scoot back to third, and the bases are loaded for Hall.
Well, nice play by Valencia to keep that ball from going into left field. If it gets to left field, it's a run. Finds that 5.5 hole. Nice at bat, going deep in the count to work it full, and then all of a sudden on the 3-2 he does this. But there's the fine play from Valencia. He does not catch the ball, but he stops it from the outfield and denies the Giants a run.
Tim Welke's going to break up this party.
Giants are looking for that big hit to create some separation.
Hall is popped out, and he's bounced into a 5-4-3 double play. First pitch strike, and it's 0-1. (0-1) to Hall. 0-2 to Hall.
Good changeup, perfect location.
TEJADA, LINCECUM, Rowan. One and two, and that's called a teaser. One ball and two strikes. And Welke flinched, and Duensing thought he had a strike.
That was about a half a ball low. But taking balls down there with Welke strike zone, that's a coin toss. You don't want to make a habit of it.
Huff watching from the on-deck circle. 2-2. On the ground, Colbert flips to CASILLA, and that'll end the inning. Giants leave him loaded. It remains 1-0 San Francisco.
Now it's time for the Coors Light Freeze Can. We go back to the third inning when Ben Rivera gets the first hit of the game. A controversial play as we thought he was out. Didn't make a difference though. Chris Stewart on the next pitch as Rivera tries to steal, comes up with a 1.7 release time strike to Tejada. They nail him, and that ends the threat. And that's our Coors Light Freeze Can, brought to you by Frost Brews. Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Here's Duensing. Down low, 1 ball and no strikes. Duensing struck out in the third inning. So you a little shocked at this 1-0 score?
No.
No. It's a good group out by the McCovey statue, 1 and 2.
When LINCECUM gets all 4 of them going, I mean, it's nothing he does surprises me.
Got him.
Not the amount of zeros he puts up there, not the amount of strikeouts he can amass.
All right, let's check in with Amy G.
Well, gentlemen, during the break, I caught Mark DeRosa busting a move to that fist pump song. I'm going to have to ask him about that on the next Dishing with DeRosa. But right now, we've got a new one up at csnbayarea.com. Mark tells me all about his baseball activities as he's rehabbing. And you find out what his vice is. Gentlemen, I know you like clothes and shoes, but do you like them as much as Mark DeRosa does? Have you seen how many pairs of shoes he has in his locker? Check it out, csnbayarea.com.
Well, maybe you have to have Dishing with Crook and Kipe, Amy, and we'll tell you.
Amer, the gamer.
There's a strike. It's 0-2. Got him.
Well, that's 6 in a row. 9 on the day.
Didn't have any until there were 2 outs in the second.
This is pitch number 80 on the day, and he just blows it right through Rivera. It's just a lot to think about when you're in the batter's box when he's got all 4 pitches he can get you with. Good luck. It's a good curve by there. Could have been called a strike. That's the other thing too, and you know he's been so dialed today. When he misses, he's not far from the strike zone. And I want to emphasize again, when he's missed out of the strike zone, he's usually been down below the strike zone.
3 straight pitches out of the zone. It's 3-0.
And he could have got all 3 of those. He got a little frustration going. But when you're missing down below the zone, your release point is out front where you need it to be.
And a 4-pitch walk, the second walk he has issued. Problem is it's a walk in front of the Twins' best hitter right now, and that's Michael Kadire.
And he's had good at-bats today against LINCECUM. Had a double back in the 4th inning, and he went down and beat a pretty good breaking ball, or a changeup down and in.
Into center field, and that's going to fall. So Kadire broke his bat. But it does get CASILLA into scoring position. Delmon Young is bounced out twice. Tapped slowly. LINCECUM, bare hands, throws, got him. And that'll end the inning. It remains 1-0 Giants.
1-800-FARMERS or visit farmers.com to find a local agent. We are insurance. We are farmers. By Xfinity, home of the most live sports. And by Jack in the Box. Right now at Jack in the Box, get the new Bourbon Barbecue Steak Grilled Sandwich at participating restaurants.
And the pitch to Aubrey Huff is a breaking ball for a strike. And here in the bottom of the sixth, it'll be Huff, Ross, and Sandoval, your 3, 4, and 5 hitters. And Huff pops this one up. Maybe playable. And it's going to be Valencia, who couldn't quite get to the railing in time to stop and put it away.
You know, and that's one of those plays you're kind of disadvantaged when you haven't played in a ballpark very much and you don't really know how far the dugouts are. And there's a lot going on in that play with wind and sun.
This just wasn't really hit high enough either for anybody to get comfortable. But
if that same pop-up is hit and Pablo Sandoval is over there, I mean, he probably makes that play because he knows his surroundings. And that's another disadvantage for a team on the road when you're having interleague play.
That was pitch number 78 for Duensing. It's 2-2. Got Huff swinging. Well, hitting the road when you're out of the Bay Area and can't watch the Giants on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Well, subscribe to MLB.TV today to see every Giants game live or on demand on your computer or your favorite devices. Let's go to MLB.TV. Here's Cody Ross. Ross takes inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Giants trying to add on. It's been 1-0 since the second. Chopper to third, but foul. I don't have my ball dude list.
Oh, that's Vince Gomez.
All right.
Vince, a ball dude. He's a veteran. Very talented musician and teacher. And there's Harry Holsworth over at first base.
Couple of vets, you're right. Out of play. Ross has popped out and he's bounced out. And right now trying to get on for Pablo Sandoval. And the 1-2 pitch. Here it is to Ross. Swinging a foul, out of play, and will reset and do it again. Cleveland Indians are in tomorrow night. This little one, very happy.
Oh, yeah.
And not sharing. 1-2 pitch. 2-2. Oh, doesn't have to share. They both got something going on.
He's got caramel corn stuck on his shirt. He's got it stuck on his hand. He's got it in his glove. And that stuff is unbelievable, by the way.
Got him. Duensing with 5 strikeouts.
Yeah, he's going right through the heart of the Giants lineup right here, striking out the first 2 guys he's faced here in the 6th. Huff, Ross. And it looks like a little breaking ball that kind of comes on the backside. And a swing through Sia, strikeout number 5.
Have you ever just used caramel corn instead of super glue?
It works.
It does work.
It's better than pine tar.
What a great shot. Sandoval pops it up. Rivera comes back. Souvenir. I mean, seriously, at that age, that's how you watch a ball game.
Yep. Eating.
Have lots of food, your glove is literally used just to hold what you're eating.
Well, I like lefty, though. He hasn't taken that glove off.
You can't.
Stuck with caramel.
A one hopper to Rivera, 1 ball and 1 strike. A slice of America here at the ballpark. One to Sandoval. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Good changeup.
Uh-oh, what happened here?
The guy tried to escape right there.
Oh, my goodness. Nobody else will be able to use that water bottle. Sandoval on the ground to second, where Casilla will glove it and throw it, and that'll end the inning. Through 6, 1-0 Giants.
Upper deck? No way!
Toyota Game Summary is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. We're going to do the pitching matchups, DUENSING and LINCECUM, and both have been fabulous today. 9 strikeouts for LINCECUM, 5 for DUENSING. They're both in the 80s as far as pitches. As Valencia with a wild swing and a miss, no balls and 1 strike.
It has been all about pitching, and both pitchers have had everything that they can throw working.
0-2.
It's just great to watch a pitcher get his body back, get his mechanics back, get his release point to where he can trust it again, like LINCECUM has today. And when it happens, I mean, their whole pace just starts to get quicker. They don't have to think. You know it's there. You're not. You watch him. He's not shaking off Chris Stewart. Whatever he puts down, let's go get him.
Foul.
Vince, you got to dive.
Oh, yeah. Pat Burrell's looking at Vince like, yo, Vince, come on. Yeah.
There was a time, Vince. We know.
Rivera has an infield hit. Kadire 2 hits, and that's the final total for these Twins so far as Valencia takes that pitch high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him. 10 strikeouts for LINCECUM.
And they have been 10 swing and miss strikeouts, which gives you an idea of what type of stuff he's featuring. That makes it easy on an umpire. Another looked like a slider, but it's been a slider, curveball, changeup. All three have been working out. And he's been able to get you with the fastball as well. He's elevated it. Once he's established he can get you at the knees with these pitches.
Here's Hughes.
It's a joy to watch.
Hughes has walked and he's struck out. 1 ball and 1 strike.
With LINCECUM's 10 strikeouts, the 4th time this year he has had double-digit strikeouts. 30th time in his career.
1-2 pitch. Bounces 2-2. That's 96 pitches for LINCECUM. Foul back. You strike out 10, you're going to throw a lot of pitches.
Well, that is the problem with strikeouts. .3-2, he's been able to throw anything he's wanted to today. All 4 have been there whenever he's needed them.
Got him. Stewart will pick it up. 11 strikeouts for LINCECUM.
Check out Chronicle Live today at 5 p.m. and at 11 p.m. You see it right here at Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Greg Papa hosts Chronicle Live, the Bay Area's hottest ticket in sports talk. Tonight they're going to talk about Larry Riley, the Warriors GM. They're going to talk about CSNBayArea.com NBA insider Matt Steinmetz and Rusty Simmons, Warriors beat writer, will check in. So it's all about the Warriors as they prepare for the draft.
Yeah, the draft is tonight or later on this afternoon. Warriors will choose 11th unless there's some shenanigans beforehand. Cal's playing tonight, so good luck to them. They're playing Virginia. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. A lot going on. It's about the time you think you're the only game in town and you're reminded that you're not.
That you're not.
1 and 2.
And he has been on top of everybody. 0-2, 1-2. And here again on the doorstep of another strikeout. 11 strikeouts, 11 swing and miss strike threes. And he's ahead of RENE Rivera 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase at 94. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He got him elevated with a fastball earlier in this game.
Three and 2. Here's the payoff. Hooked foul. Look out, Vince.
Did Vince get it or did he get him?
No, the ball caught Vince.
Look in your other hand. You'll find a goal. Watch, Vince.
Vince hasn't figured out where the bruise is yet.
That'll show up in 2 days.
3 and 2. High and foul down the left field line. Since 2007, most 10 strikeout games. LINCECUM with 30. Verlander had 18. And Santana with 17. It's 3-2 to RENE Rivera. Who's it going to be? It's going to have to be Sandoval, and it falls because Stewart couldn't find it.
Well, Stewart turned around and looked up, and he caught an eyeful of sunshine, and he was blinded. And then the wind started to push, and it was just a little bit too far for Sandoval to come in. Probably the best position player was LINCECUM, but you can see the difficulty that Stewart had. Rigetti trying to direct traffic.
You read his lips. Help him, Timmy. 3-2. Got him. 12 strikeouts. And this crowd's digging the kid.
All right, Scott, thank you.
Burrell hits a high drive foul. And it's 0-1. I even like that. That was cool.
Yeah, that was a fun strike. And there are things such as fun strikes that feel good. That was one of them.
Away from the target is Rivera. Asked that one to be inside, and he missed wide.
Javier Lopez starting to get greased up.
Two balls and one strike.
Now we've seen LINCECUM throw as many as 133 pitches. The last shutout that he had against the A's, that was his pitch count. So we don't know what Bruce Bochy's going to do yet, but we do see Javier Lopez getting greased up. And usually when a guy goes down there to get loose, he's coming in a game.
3-1.
But LINCECUM today, absolutely spectacular, and he really showed it early on. He did what he had to do. He had to get into a rhythm early, and he was early. I mean, first pitch, he had a good rhythm.
Now we might see a pinch runner. Daniel Burris coming out.
Now this was the strikeout on a 3-2. He goes with a curveball, and Rivera strikes out for the third time, and he becomes the 12th strikeout victim. All 12 of LINCECUM strikeouts today have been swing and miss strike threes.
Blyleven's got to appreciate that.
Well, he came over between innings and he poked his head in the door and just said, wow.
Burt was a strikeout guy. Tejada takes a strike.
Well, he was the 5th on the all-time strikeout list. And Carlton, Clemens, Randy Johnson, Nolan Ryan. Blyleven with 3,701 career strikeouts.
Burris with a good lead. Tejada takes outside. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And here was that 3-2 curveball that got Rivera.
And Burris will be checked on by Duensing. Stewart on deck. If Burris can pick up Duensing's move and get a jump, he should be going. That's 3 in a row.
Well, one thing we've seen from Duensing is he's got a pretty good slide step out of the stretch position, so he can get pretty quick to home when he wants to. 96 pitches on the day for Duensing.
Tejada foul down the right field line.
And that was that quick delivery we're talking about.
One and 2. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. San Francisco Bell headed towards the Cove. What a great day, huh?
Absolutely magnificent.
Burris goes. Bouncing ball, base hit, right field. Burris will head on over to third, and that's beautifully executed by Miguel Tejada. It's not a hit and run, but he knew when Burris went, probably could see that infielder covering. There was a hole.
And throughout his career, Miguel Tejada has always been able to use that right side of the field. And now he took a lot of swing out and took advantage of the vacated position. The Giants had a first and third, nobody out. Thank you very nice.
Stewart is flied out and he's lined out. If he does either one of those in this at bat, the Giants will have a run.
Now it's going to bring out Rick Anderson, the pitching coach for the Twins. Talk a little strategy. And I'm sure they'll relay on Gardenhire's wishes as to how they want to play should Tejada try to break the second. How are you going to play the infield?
Well, I think you're right, Mike, about LINCECUM. Nate Sherholtz is on deck. There's the bell. Is it? Does a bit of a pirouette out in the bay.
I love that boat. That is so cool.
It really looks like it would be fun. Stewart pops this one over by the dugout, and it's out of play. The Crooked Kite Christmas Eve party, or actually New Year's Eve party, is going to be on the bell.
Really?
Yep. You go for that?
We can invite 500 of our closest friends.
Yep.
I'm in. That would be fun.
Layer your friends. The best friends on top, then you go every level.
Yeah.
This is a safety squeeze, and they got him. I'm assuming it was a safety squeeze because Burris really didn't get much of a jump until Stewart made contact.
Well, I mean, ideally, you want your safety squeeze to get past the pitcher. I mean, if this is a suicide squeeze and you see the runner, it's a safety squeeze. And a nice play by Duensing, getting a little underhand shovel pass to Rivera. And Burris was safe. He was safe. Unbelievable. It looked like it was going to be a very close play, but Rivera never got the tag on him, and Burris had it a hand all the way up to his elbow on the plate, and that's a huge run. He has not yet tagged him, and you can see he's touched the plate.
Here's Sherholtz. Nate Sherholtz at 253. Out of play, 1 ball and 1 strike. Sherholtz is a pinch hitter, 4 for 15. He's got a pinch hit home run and he's got 5 RBIs. Two balls and 1 strike. Duensing about to throw pitch number 105. So we're going to foul. It's now 2-2.
He caught a piece of Rivera, the catcher. He's taking a beating back there today. Well, say goodbye to the bell as she heads back out to the bay.
Tejada at second, Stewart at first. And to the backstop, and Tejada and Stewart move up.
Yeah, that's a big play. And that totally changes the at-bat. For Duensing now, this becomes a strikeout situation. And for Nate Sherholtz, he's looking for a fly ball, assuming they're going to bring the infield in. A fastball, Rivera tried to stay with it. It hits off his glove, kicks right. So a big 90-foot mistake. The Giants get 2 runners in scoring position. So indeed, the infield comes in.
It's a full count to Nate Sherholtz. Sherholtz stays alive as he got a piece. Good outing for Duensing.
It has been a duel all day.
Sherholtz up the middle. Casilla makes the play, and Sherholtz is retired. Tejada stays at third.
How rare that you don't see a runner at third base go on contact with 1 out. And if Tejada would have been running on the play, he probably would have had a chance to score with CASILLA going down on his belly. He did not move. And a beautiful play from ALEXI CASILLA to spear the backhander.
When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change tune-up and smog experts. It's only 2 weeks away, so spend Monday the 4th at the ballpark. It's the Giants-Padres special 2 p.m. start. 4-game series continues Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights. So plan now. Go to sfgiants.com. By the way, the Indian series coming up tomorrow night, sold out. Sold out.
No surprise. Alex Burnett, the new pitcher for the Minnesota Twins. Saw him earlier in the series. 4-pitch pitcher. Low 90s fastball, curveball, slider, changeup.
Rowan takes up and in. 1 ball and no strikes.
And if you wait him out, he will give you a location pitch to hit. Take a look at his numbers. 2-4 in the year with a 6.30 ERA. 10 walks in 20 innings. 32 base runners in 20 innings. 15 strikeouts. He does do better against righties.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Giants looking for that 2-out knock. Lengthen that lead out.
One pitch to Rowan. High. Two and two.
Good sink on that 93-mile-an-hour fastball.
Contact time for Aaron Rowan. Well, that ball running right in on the hands of Rowan, and he just got a piece of it.
That's big movement and a good velocity too with the 2-seam fastball. That last one at 94, the previous one at 93, but this is big movement. You see the inside target. RIVERA trying to take advantage of that sink, letting that movement fall out of the strike zone. And Rowan in a protect mode, he's got to cover it.
Rowan gets hit again.
He may have gotten in the same place. Last night he took it on the left hand. They consistently try to pound Rowan in, and this one the heat seeks right in. Look what they've got him on the elbow. That's the left elbow.
It was Blackburn that got Rowan last night.
Now the Ultimo is going to give us a real good look. It got him right on the forearm by the wristband.
Bill Hall, opportunity.
I like our Toyota Ultimo.
You bet. And a strike, and it's 0-1.
Second time the Hall's had a chance to do some damage with the bases loaded.
Wide open stance for Bill Hall. Hit out to left field. Young will put it away, and that'll end the inning. Giants leave him loaded. It remains 1-0. Some of the exciting plays here at the ballpark this afternoon. It's a 1-0 lead for the Giants. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts. So Javier Lopez is on the mound.
These are his numbers: 3-1, 2.63 ERA. He does have a save. This is the 36th time he's come in. He has been fantastic.
Nishioka takes a pitch high. Ross moves from right to left. Sherholt stays in the game. He's in right field. And Emmanuel Burris is now at second base. 1-0 to Nishioka. And a strike to even the count. See, 11 strikeouts, bottom of the order.
That's amazing. Hitters 5 through 9 got torched today.
1-2.
This, however, is Nishioka's first at bat as he's pinch hitting for Tolbert. But LINCECUM was absolutely spectacular, and he is back. So the slump is over.
Joe Mauer is on deck. Out of play on a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. The line for LINCECUM. 1-2. And he went around. 1 out. All right, let's check in with Amy G. Amy?
Well, gentlemen, I had a chance to catch up with one of last night's heroes, Ryan Vogel's song, and it's an Amy G's Giants exclusive, and it's on CSNBayArea.com. We talk about his amazing season thus far and how his name is in the mix as a 2011 potential All-Star. Check it out, CSNBayArea.com, and Amy G's Giants exclusive, gentlemen.
All right, Amy. So here's Mauer. Strike to Mauer. Mauer started both games in the series. 2 hits on Tuesday night, and then yesterday took an 0 for 4.
And one of those at bats that he had yesterday was against Javier Lopez in the 8th inning. He struck out.
Lopez a quick 0-2 to Joe Mauer. 1-2. There's a whole lot of give from Joe Mauer.
I don't think there's any give in that front side. We always used to say that Todd Helton had the strongest front side for a left-handed hitter against lefties in the National League. Well, Joe Mauer might lay claim to that title in the American League. I mean, he is solid front side.
On the ground to Huff. Mauer retired. 2 outs. And here's Ben Revere.
Sergio Romo heading down the Giants bullpen, and he's thinking about one guy. He's thinking about Michael Kadire. If the inning gets to Kadire, who is in the hole, he would see Romo. And that's when he's told to get up and go down. That's exactly what Mark Gardner, the bullpen coach, will tell him. When he's warming up, he'll talk about Kadire.
Breaking ball 0-1.
And Javier Lopez is going to say, I don't want it to get that way.
LINCECUM watching. Drops down and a little pop-up into shallow left field. Cody Ross, side retired. For the Giants, Aubrey Huff is going to lead things off. 1-0 lead for the Giants. Giants here in the bottom of the 8th will be facing a new pitcher. It's Glenn Perkins.
He's the setup man for the Twins. Just off the disabled list. And he's got a good fastball. He'll go low to mid-90s, and you'll see him use that inside corner both to righties and lefties a lot. 26 strikeouts in 24 2/3. Good numbers for Perkins. Got a good hard curveball and a changeup to go with the fastball.
Nishioka is now at short. 1 ball and 1 strike. Huff pulls it foul. Cody Ross, and then Sandoval, and the 1-2 to Huff. Huff hits a high fly ball in the deep left center field. Rivera on the move. He's not going to get it as it bounces up against the wall. And Huff has got a leadoff double. Nice at bat.
He's had a nice month. And he crushed this thing. Fastball out over the plate, just above the knees. And he goes right with it. And he's just wearing left-handed pitching out. That is a solid front side. Explosive contact off the bat. Carries right over the head of Rivera, who can cover some ground.
Here's Ross. Ross has popped out, bounced out, and struck out. And a base hit up the middle. Here comes Huff. And it's kicked around by Rivera. And the Giants pick up a run. It's 2-0.
And Huff touches home, turns around, and immediately gives Cody Ross the salute. That is a big run. And Cody Ross going down and golfs one out, down and in, right back up the middle. And Perkins, who has not been hit around much this whole year, gets stung. The first 2 hitters he faces here in the 8th. And there's the salute we're talking about. Pick me up, partner.
Sandoval chops one foul at third. So Sandoval will head on back. LINCECUM, a spectator, after he went 7 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 12 strikeouts.
It's like Cody Ross has a kink.
Knee?
Not comfortable, that's for sure.
Sandoval asked for time after waiting on Perkins. So the Giants scored in the 2nd, and now here again in the 8th. Sandoval double play ball. You see it flips it to Nishioka, and that's a double play. 2 outs.
Cody Ross going from first to second. He's going at about 70% maybe.
Well, he'll get greeted and congratulated, and then someone will ask him, what's up?
Mark Rusbeck right there. See it. That knee's bothering him.
Emmanuel Burris with a high chopper to second, and that will end the inning. Giants pick up an insurance run. Here comes the 9th. Brian Wilson coming out. Game facing ALEXI CASILLA. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts.
Let's look at the numbers for Brian Wilson. 20 saves and 22 ops, 33 strikeouts in 33 innings.
And at the corners, Sandoval and Huff. Wilson pitched an inning last night. He threw 19 pitches. And he pounds a strike into the strike zone. It's 2 balls and 1 strike.
And what a difference it is to pitch when it's a 2-0 game as opposed to a 1-0 lead. And that showed up on that 2-0 pitch where you could just say, here, hit it.
Yep. Foul, 2-2.
Good quick slider from Wilson. Give you a number of different looks, all with movement and all with location. Ooh. Front door sinker, and I mean it did not miss by more than a half a baseball. Just a bit inside.
Pulled on the ground, foul. It stays 3-2. Kadire on deck. And the walk. So here's Kadire. Kadire's got a couple of hits. He has 2 of the 3 hits for the Twins this afternoon.
Well, he's been impressive in the series, and he's used the whole field. And immediately after the walk, he comes in and paints him a 2-seam fastball on the outside corner at the knees with some fuzz on it.
Hit out into left center field. Did anybody get this one? It is off the bottom of the wall. Coming in to score is Casilla, and Kadire, the tying run, is at second base with nobody out.
And we're believers in Michael Kadyr's ability to hit. Like a little slider, maybe a cutter. He had some hang time on out there, middle of the plate. Good location pitch. And for a guy who's swung it well, he's not going to miss those. Nice catch a break and stayed in the ballpark.
Here's Young. Young fouls it back, and it's no balls and 1 strike.
Ooh, get that ball down. Young's got plenty of power.
Young has bounced out 3 times. Foul back, nothing in 2 as he came in on the hands of Young.
Yeah, good pitch right there. He really got that ball in tight. And that's what you have to do with Young, who likes the ball middle away. You've got to be able to crowd him. And that pitch really ate him out of the belt.
Blowing away, 1 and 2. Got him.
It goes off the plate away in a 1-2 count with a slider or a cutter. And Delmon Young goes right out after it. That's the advantage of being on top of a guy 0-2 or 1-2. You can go out of the zone and hope he follows, and that's a big out. Runner at second base, nobody out. You're pitching for the strikeout, and Wilson gets it.
Here's Danny Valencia. And Valencia takes a high strike, and it's 0-1. Wilson now working quickly. Hit into left center field. Cody Ross. 2 down. And Luke Hughes is going to hit.
The way Cody Ross went after that ball the first step, his legs are not bothering him. So whatever kink he had the base pass, he got it out.
Hughes waiting on Wilson. Down low, 1 ball and no strikes. Kadir at second. One ball and 1 strike. Wilson ready. Off the plate, 2-1. 2-2.
Front door cutter, and it locks Hughes up, and he's a middle in guy.
Two balls, 2 strikes. And a full count.
Tried it again.
Three balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the 9th. On the ground to Sandoval. Sandoval is going to dive, and they got him, and that's the ball game. Not exactly how you write it up, but the Giants will take it.
Well, it's always entertaining, and it always seems to be dramatic when they get the last 3 outs. But boy, what a combination of great pitching and defense the Giants threw on the Twins today, and this was the final out. It was right there for the Panda, who sees He's got Kadire right in front of him, and he runs him down, and that's how it ends. So the Giants win the series. And a great play by Pablo Sandoval to get the final out.
Well, Pablo Sandoval moving like he's never moved before, and he tags out Kadire. There's your final. Giants 2, Twins 1. Stay tuned. Esurance Giants postgame live with interviews, and the wrap is going to start right after these messages.